Hi everybody, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Hello everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Allie, take it away.
The Bucks' Chris Middleton has a fan and head coach Mike Budenholzer. Bud said, quote, he's the ultimate professional, so consistent, and he does it in a lot of different ways. At the same time, he is a great leader. The scoring and the threes everybody sees, but I like how he's taken on leadership. Brian?
Well, he's a key player for them, Allie. We expect this one to be intense, with two very athletic teams giving their all to capture the win, Clark.
And they both like to play a very fast-paced, energetic game, running hard, trying to score easy buckets, and that will lend itself to the conditioning level perhaps being the difference in who comes out on top.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks' opening lineup. Middleton is the 3, with Giannis playing the power forward. Drew Holiday out there with Wesley Matthews, and it's Lopez in at the 5. And for Toronto, Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. Now here's Middleton. To the inside. It's stolen by Trent. Over Middleton. Siakam for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Pass to Middleton, to the left wing. Antetokounmpo with it, guarded by Van Vliet. Shoots from 12. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points. You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
And Grant, I guess for the Bucks, hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, B.A. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be with second chance points.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Now here's Holiday. Here's Middleton. And Anunoby pulls it down.
No one around him. He makes the shot harder than it has to be.
Trent outside. Pass to Van Vliet. Off target with the 3. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats. Defensively, you have to stay connected to them on the perimeter.
Antetokounmpo against Barnes. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Pass to Lopez. Outside Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Left side Barnes. Over Antetokounmpo. And it's off the back of the rim, no good. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Barnes against Holiday. Van Vliet outside. Over Antetokounmpo. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. Achua's checked in for Toronto. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Allen comes in for Matthews. .151 left in the first quarter of the game.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Now here's Middleton. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Over Achua. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Toronto, they've gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Tries to snap the cold streak. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. You know, Clark, only a handful of teams have won more individual MVP awards than the Bucks.
That's really interesting, B.A., that you mentioned that. But that's how it goes when you have players like Kareem and Giannis walking through your door. And who knows, Giannis might have even more in him before he's done.
Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Hill comes in for Holiday. And it's tied up with that one. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
A minute 15 left in the opening quarter. Here's Flynn with the drive. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And the Bucks with the possession here. The Raptors making their last shot. Portis' shot is off.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Flynn. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter here. Back to Trent. Going inside. Count it.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Hill, the pass to Middleton. 20 seconds left to play in the first. 13 feet out. Toronto grabs the miss. Now Trent. Here's Flynn. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Raptors up 4. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Last season, we saw a lot of teams bring a renewed focus to their defensive efforts. Clark, you think it paid off?
I think it did. I mean, scoring was down across the league, B.A. So that clearly indicates defense took a step forward. And, you know, great defense for championship teams has always been central and key. So I don't think it's an exception. I think that's the rule now. Defense wins.
Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Fred Van Vliet out there with Malachi Flynn, and it's Siakam in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. And the three-pointer goes.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Antetokounmpo against Barnes. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Holiday. Off target from three-point range. The Raptors with a lead. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Ali. Thank you.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Connaughton. No good from outside. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
Now here's Barnes. Over Allen. That one's wide left. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Antetokounmpo with it. Van Vliet covering. Doubled by Siakam. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. And he drops it in from the low post. Antetokounmpo's gotten his second bucket of the game. Timeout called, the Raptors.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Achua's checked in for Siakam. Young comes in for Scotty Barnes. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Trent in for Flynn. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. Matthews, he's checked in for Connaughton. And it's Hill in for Allen. Here's Achua. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Young with a screen on Hill. Van Vliet with it. Middleton covering. Here's Young. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And, you know, I think Young has always done a good job of creating contact to make a living at the free throw line. That's a nice skill to have.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
And you know, as good as Young can be in the open court, doesn't quite carry over to his free throw shooting.
No good on the second free throw. Trent outside. Van Vliet outside. 5 on the clock. And the Raptors miss again.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
The Raptors have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Hill against Trent. Pass to Achua. Now here's Van Vliet. From deep three-point range. That's another miss. 1 for 7 in this contest. Here's Matthews. Portis outside. Three-pointer Holiday. Achua with the rebound. Toronto's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Porter. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And Van Vliet again missing. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Holiday passes to Middleton. Shoots over Young. Middleton, no good. Porter with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Achua. Shot to end the cold streak. The shot no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Raptors out in front. They lead by 2. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, how would you characterize the intensity level in that first half?
Yeah, no, it's pretty intense. You know, both teams are getting after it defensively. Nothing's going to be easy, so it's the way it's supposed to be.
Hopefully it continues in the second half. Thanks.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's Van Vliet. Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. Matthews and Middleton on the wing, and it's Holiday in at the point. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo outside. This for the tie. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Everybody knows Giannis is elite, but just in case you have any doubt, he's got a trophy case you need almost the whole team to lift.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops a first. Well, Clark, Antetokounmpo's awards certainly do put him in some rare company.
Along with Jordan and Hakeem, the dream, B.A. I mean, Giannis is one of 3 players ever to win MVP, Finals MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year. Rarefied air indeed.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, a key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie. Here's Antetokounmpo. After the basket by Toronto. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Lopez can't hit. And Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history.
Now here's Barnes. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Pass to Holiday. Over Van Vliet. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
A different look for Milwaukee. Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton, and it's Allen in for Matthews. The Bucks shooting just 21% from the floor. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
The Raptors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Allen against Trent. Pass to Siakam. Over Connaughton. No good. A bit long that time. The Bucks have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by Trent.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Siakam against Antetokounmpo. Now here's Siakam. Tightly guarded. Pass to Trent. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Count that bucket.
That was Drew Holiday getting in the way of the defense there. Nicely done.
It's Barnes on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks. And the Raptors with some changes. Birch comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Boucher subbed in for Barnes. Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks. Hill comes in for Drew Holiday. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Lopez. Here's Hill, guarded by Van Vliet. Allen against Trent. Portis with a screen on Trent. Allen, the pass to Portis. Oh, rejected by Boucher. And he recovers it. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Van Vliet on the wing. Takes a 3. Connects from downtown. Van Vliet's got 6.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Pass to Allen. There's the triple. Sends it home from three-point land.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Boucher a screen on Hill. Van Vliet, the pass to Boucher. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. Hill against Van Vliet. Pass to Allen. The 3. No luck on that one. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Boucher. Now Van Vliet. Check by Hill. Boucher a screen on Hill. Back to Boucher. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now an 8-point Toronto lead.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Not the tallest center in the league, he more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Pascal Siakam. Barnes is out there with Achua. Then there's Otto Porter, and it's Van Vliet in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Count the basket.
That was really a platinum-level effort from Middleton. I mean, crafty in how he carved out room for himself on the interior.
Now here's Achua. Back to Van Vliet. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Raptors lead by 6.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
And there it is for him.
And Matthews is just vicious on the drive. Solid and sprinting all the way inside for the layup. You don't see guys do that as much. They run into that three-point line. Matthews right to the rack.
Now here's Van Vliet. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Van Vliet's got 4 points this quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Pass to Portis. Here's Matthews. The open shot by Middleton. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. On the wing, Porter. Achua with a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Portis with the steal. And here's Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Lopez against Siakam. And here's Portis. Over Achua. And it's Portis. That time on the assist by Lopez.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And Toronto calls time here. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Achua. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told them to be more careful about their selections, saying, quote, don't force it at the arc. If it's not a good look, don't risk it. Move the ball, attack inside. Use your options.
And Allie, thanks.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around. Really doesn't faze him. Doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Barnes. Trent outside. And here's Van Vliet. He's covered by Holiday. And Fred Van Vliet, good for 3. Van Vliet's got 10 points in just the second half.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Antetokounmpo. Goes back up. Not going to go that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Middleton against Porter. Pass to Van Vliet. Outside Barnes. The 3 is up. Holiday grabs the miss. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo against Barnes. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Now here's Barnes. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Holiday from long range. And he can't get that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Trent with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Back to Barnes. Milwaukee with the rebound.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Holiday finds Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo to tie it up. Money. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Barnes. And again, no good by Toronto. Now Antetokounmpo. To take the lead. Misses the tray. Timeout called the Raptors. For the win! Oh, it's off the mark. Here we go to overtime. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.